Hi, my name is Brianna Wheeler, and I'm the Executive Director at Riverbend Nature Center in Faribault, Minnesota. Over the last 6 months, I've felt scattered by the uncertainty and change the pandemic has caused, and maybe you have too. One thing that has kept me grounded and grateful is nature nearby. I would bet that my walks to get outside for some fresh air and to observe nature nearby have increased by at least 5 times compared with pre-COVID times. I would bet that the number of visitors doing the same thing at Riverbend Nature Center have increased by at least 5 times too. As I drive into Riverbend Nature Center or walk on the trails, I never stop being amazed with what it means to have 743 acres of forests, prairies, ponds, the Straight River, and trails to explore right here with no entrance fees. What it means to have 2 generations of students from Faribault and across southern Minnesota who've had their start in nature right here with outdoor and environmental education classes and the community partners that value this and make this possible. What it means to have a dedicated staff, volunteer, and board of director team committed to the future, adapting and continuing the learning experiences, conserving natural resources, and providing top caliber experiences right here. And finally, what it means to have you, the community, households, businesses, organizations who year after year provide the majority of financial resources to make this all happen right here. Everyone has a story of what Riverbend Nature Center means to them. Over the past week, I hope you've been able to watch some of the impact stories that various people have shared. Here's a taste of what people said.
I like Riverbend Nature Center about when you take the water breaks and you take the walks and don't be shy because they have lots of bugs that you can explore. You always need to exercise outside and get some sun. You might be sweating.
The Riverbend Nature Center is a great science lab. It's a huge lab. We've got several biomes here to look at, or where biomes kind of overlap. We've got the prairie, we've got the woods, we've got a very nice river system here as well, and some wetlands. So what a great place for students to discover new things about nature and do some science.
And you just don't find a outdoor nature area like this in many communities. We're so fortunate in this community.
There's just some exceptional things. You see the change of the seasons, you watch for the first forest flowers blooming in the spring.
Speak for a long time about how wonderful it is to be connected to a natural area and a conservation area that is so close to home. This is a great place to start. Riverbend is a wonderful place to start with that stewardship.
The many founders who made sure that this land stayed open and available to the public. And it's a commitment that is as much a big part of the future of Faribault as it has been the past.
If you notice behind me, it looks a little rough. That's because we are doing some massive buckthorn removal. Buckthorn is an invasive species, highly invasive from Europe, and it's a huge problem because it chokes out all of our native species. So through grants like EQIP, we're being able to restore some of our native hardwoods. So this is the phase 1. It's a 10-year process. This is from a machine that has gone through, mowed it down, and we will do years of follow-up treatment. So hopefully our native stuff can start to grow and then outcompete the buckthorn.
And so through grants that we've applied for and also your financial support, we're able to address all of these types of issues at Riverbend Nature Center.
Maybe think up a couple ways that you could give back to Riverbend while you're enjoying the beauty all around us.
You know the place. The outside, that's why it's called Nature Center. My favorite time is when we go outside and explore the nature. We get to explore all bugs, we get to even catch them and let them go. I catch a dragonfly. You should explore the nature center every day, that you can have a great time.
As you can see, Riverbend Nature Center is for everyone to discover and enjoy the wonder and beauty and the awe that the natural world brings. And now more than ever, we are remembering that our time in nature and having the opportunity to understand and preserve the natural world through opportunities at Riverbend Nature Center is so important for us as individuals, as families, as a community, and as a planet. It is really something to think of all that can be accomplished through the mission of Riverbend Nature Center. What it means when we help people discover, enjoy, understand, and preserve the incredible natural world. It is a big deal, and your financial help makes it possible. Over the next year, Riverbend Nature Center seeks to continue the mission and adapt to changing times. General support is most needed. However, if you would like to contribute to a specific project, please note that in your donation to fund a forest, where $5,000 is needed, entrance sign restoration, where $4,000 is needed, handicapped accessible porta potty, where $3,000 is needed. So please, take out your phone, visit rbnc.org, or text RBNC to 44321, or take out your checkbook and please donate generously to support adaptation of education programs from a distance, to continue conservation and recreation activities, and to ensure that future generations can continue to experience the magic of Riverbend Nature Center.